push myself beyond what I thought was capable. I learned how to survive in any situation. I learned how to fight. I learned how to do gun disarms and knife disarms. I learned how to, not be afraid of big animals. And there was a lot that I learned that I wouldn't have learned if I didn't go that route. I remember seeing a psychic when I was leaving, and she said to me that I could stay and I would just be like a bird in a cage and I wouldn't grow, and I could leave and I would grow and I would learn things, and that's really true. When I left the group, I had to learn everything again. I had to learn what I liked. I had to learn what I wanted to wear. I had to learn what music I wanted to listen to. I had to learn what I thought, And I think that one of the things that allowed me to leave the group was that I made a choice that he said that I would die and have to do this again, and I was going to die anyway. So I said to myself, well, you're either going to die in here or die out there. You might as well take a chance and die out there. And so I'm telling this story because I have a passion to help people be free, to think their own thoughts, to know themselves, to live a life of meaning that means something to them, not something to anybody else. And I'm a therapist and a coach, and I have studied personal development, even in the group. When I was in the group, that's what I studied. First of all, I started meditating at 19 because that's what we did in the group. I started reading Sri Aurobindo. I started reading yogic philosophy, and because that's what we did, I started, it was hardcore meditation. It was like sitting on your knees and not being able to move for hours. And, I studied the body electric. I studied the mind-body stuff, and I studied herbs, and, I'm passionate about people being free. And I'm passionate about growth and personal development. And I'm passionate about you are supposed to be here living your best life, and nobody should tell you otherwise. I personally believe that the only guru is inside of you, and that we have to learn to listen to that part of ourselves. And I still struggle from time to time. I still see something and think something, maybe that way is the better way, and I bring myself back. And I've changed my practice. I'm no longer just a therapist. Not that therapy is bad, but I'm very passionate about using the tools that I know and the skills that I have to move people forward into their joy. That's one thing I think that saved me through all of this process is my joy, and also my belief that I'm here for a reason. And so I just wanted to share this with you, to give you an idea of who I am, where I come from, what I know, because I do my work out of what I know to be true. I know what it's like to be afraid and do it anyway. I know what it's like to say, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it this way. I know what it's like to not have anything, When I left, all I had was the clothes that I was wearing and $100 and a car. When I left Wyoming, I didn't have a job that I was going to. I just had the idea I wanted to go. And that means a lot to me. This idea of being free and following our dreams and our desires and the things that move us forward. Not being stuck in what somebody else says or the way it's supposed to be, or whoever the fuck says it has to be a certain way. So I'm passionate. I'm passionate that you be free. I'm passionate that I be free. I'm passionate that we think our own thoughts, that we make our own decisions, that we follow the truest instinct of our internal self. And again, I've studied, I've read, I have my master's in counseling, I have so many degrees, because honestly, I thought that I needed that piece of paper. But I know now that those pieces of paper don't make me good at what I do. What makes me good at what I do is my experience and my knowing. I know, I completely know that no matter what, you will be okay. You will be okay. Whatever choice you decide to make, it doesn't always mean it's going to be easy. We don't want it to be easy all the time. Because in the discomfort we grow. We figure shit out. We get to understand our grit and our resourcefulness. And I have the deepest love and respect for life and the challenges that we all face. I don't know everything. I don't know anybody's experience but my own. But I do know that you deserve the best. We all do. So, anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for listening. If you stuck in for the whole thing, like, congratulations. And if you have any comments or anything that you want to say or share, please feel free. I would love to hear. Deepest love. Deepest love.